Laurel, can you come out of there? We really need to do this, Laurel. We don't have much time.
I'll be out in a minute.
You know, I can ask you a few questions first, if that's okay. We'll be editing anyway, so...
I need her. Here. You don't... This is all too weird, okay? You can't possibly understand.
No. You're right, I can't understand. But I'd like you, both of you, to help me. This is so important, Megan.
Okay. Where do you want me to start?
Well, I don't know. What was it like for you growing up in Salt Lake?
My dad was horrible to us. Me and my brother. You know, nasty. But he hid behind the protective cloak of the Mormon priesthood. Laurel's dad wasn't any better. I knew he'd kill me if I told him that I was gay. So, running off to get married, it just seemed easier, I guess. I mean, we're stupid. What can I say? We should have just run off to LA or something.
Thanks very much.
You bet.
Relax. It's probably just a secret symbol they have down here for dyke.
Girls? This here's my first wife, Brenda. This here beauty's my daughter, Joanne. We're awful glad you made it here safe.
So, how long have you known that you were gay?
I guess we always knew that we were gay. I mean, since we were old enough to understand what that actually meant. Before then, I don't know, I guess we just couldn't stand the thought of being apart. I guess we need to tell you how we got ourselves into all of this. Well, one day we were in Laurel's basement. You know, we were just Googling a bunch of silly stuff and we came across this polygamous dating site. We were shocked. We couldn't believe that something like that actually existed. But after having a good laugh, we both just sort of looked at each other and this whole ridiculous plan sort of happened.
We created profiles right then and almost immediately started getting hits. And we online chatted with a couple of guys, and about three weeks later, we met up with Russell.
Hi, girls. Boy, you sure look pretty. You know it's me, right? Russell?
Yeah.
Man, I'll bet you never heard such smooth talk in Salt Lake. I'm sorry, I'm not real good with women. It's just that my daddy, he always...
Hey, Russell, don't be nervous. It's not like we don't already know each other. Sort of.
Yeah. Why don't you just tell us a little bit more about yourself? Your family, you know?
Okay. Sure, you bet.
Russell was way shy, but we liked him. And after meeting a couple of the other guys that posted on the site, geez, Russell was definitely a prince. And in spite of, well, you know, our situation, we just sort of figured we could at least be friends.
Joanne, put those bags in the back of the truck. For heaven's sakes, what on earth are you waiting for?
Yes, Mama, sorry. Oh, no, it's okay. I can do it.
No, put that bag down. You're gonna be your mama too in a few days. She's gotta learn to do for you.
We can get
No,
it.
not another word. Get a move on, Joanne.
when you just told me that your father was a nightmare to live with, you had to have heard that polygamy would be just as bad or worse. I mean, women aren't exactly at the top of the totem pole in the Mormon church, but polygamist women, they have no voice whatsoever.
We wanted a baby.
Pardon?
We wanted a family, Meg and I. We wanted to be part of a family. I mean, sure, we heard about all that stuff about polygamists, but I don't think our brains really got that far. Obviously. We figured we'd make good sister wives and really good moms and sort of have our cake and, you know.
I'm sorry, but I don't...
We were desperate to stay together, but we were still too scared to come out to the rest of the world. Anyway, we thought the whole deal with polygamy was that the wives take turns. So we figured that...
Thanks. We wouldn't have to be with him too often. But the plus side was we could stay together, make babies, and have some sort of better family life.
Joanne, do you want something?
Mother Megan, Mother Laurel, may I please? Could I? Is it okay if I shut the door?
Sweetie, I know you've been told to call us mother, but we're just a few years older than you. Call us Laurel and Megan. At least when we're alone, okay?
Really? I mean, it's okay with you?
Yeah.
Mama says.
Your mama's not here. And as your new mothers, we insist. Just between us girls. Now what is it? Church? Homework? Work at the co-op? Boys?
Ew, no, not boys. It's just. I don't want to get in trouble. But there's no one else.
Joanne, you can tell us anything. It'll stay right here, okay?
I don't think I believe in the principle. I don't want to be a sister wife. I can't be sent off to marry one of the elders. I don't understand how anybody can do this. It's wrong. There are things that I know. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's just I don't think of you as... No!
Joanne, your secret is safe with us.
And we certainly understand your feelings. We have certain feelings too. But that's for another time. Okay?
Thank you, Mother Megan and Laurel. Can I come and talk again? I mean, other times?
Sure, sweetie, anytime.
Joanne, what are you doing in there? I thought you were in your room reading your Bible. Come with me this instant.
I just had a little question and Mother Megan and Mother Laurel helped. I'll see you in the kitchen, Mama.
Almost from the start, but especially because of Brenda, we started thinking we've made a huge mistake.
What's on your mind, Brenda? You look far away or something.
I think Joanne is spending too much time with those two.
What? The Lord brought Megan and Laurel into our house.
Russell, the Lord had nothing to do with it. The internet brought those girls into this house. There's plenty of good women right here.
Russell? What was that all about?
Long story. Past stuff. Buried stuff. Every family has past stuff. All the crap you put in the shed and hope that the lock is strong enough to hold. Or that the damn thing burns to the ground so that it doesn't explode. I'm not making much sense here, am I? I'm sorry. Just give me some time.
Go on.
Well, we felt pretty strange from the start. I mean, who wouldn't in our situation, right?
But as hard as we tried to get to know Brenda, she just kind of ignored us. I mean, thank God for Joanne. She was such a doll.
Come on, Laurel. Brenda treated us like an infectious disease. I mean, and we knew it couldn't have been all about us, the second wives. It might have been our age or Joanne. I don't know.
What about Russell?
Russell? He was always kind of a gentleman. Definitely a bit of a redneck, but he was always really nice.
Well, we could have a worse holiday than Thanksgiving, but by golly, we managed. What a Christmas.
Pardon me?
No, Megan, I don't think I can.
Can what?
Pardon you or Laurel. You missed a spot.
What is wrong with you? What on earth did we ever do?
Morning, girls. Where's Brenda?
She's down the hall.
I was just talking with Joanne down at the store about what a real good Christmas this was. One of the best ever. Anyway, I don't know if these are any good, but I thought maybe you'd like to make yourself something new. Let me know.
Please.
I like this one.
I can make something so cute out of this.
As soon as Russell walked into Brenda's room, the fireworks started again. They went at it constantly for the next couple of days. So Meg and I just huddled in one of our rooms with Joanne and talked.
Go fish.
Dang it.
Do you have any...
Yes.
I need to talk. Serious talk. Do you mind if we...
Sweetie, that's what we're here for. Shoot.
I heard some things. A long time ago, like last spring before you came. I didn't think anything of it. Or, well, maybe I just tried to forget it, you know.
It's okay, honey. Go on.
It's just that since I work in the co-op all the time, sometimes I hear people talk.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mama. Recently, she's been telling the elders that Papa's been doing bad things with other women. I know it's not true.
Joanne, it's okay. Go on.
Well, last Wednesday, Mama was talking to Brother Healy about sending Papa away to the compound in Canada. I couldn't believe it at first, but then I heard Mama's laugh.
Joanne, are you sure? Are you sure that's what you really heard?
Then I heard Brother Healy tell Mama that she'd been reassigned as one of Brother Winger's wives. She'd go as soon as Papa left. There's more. Last night, as I was closing the back door, Brother Healy told Mama that I'd been assigned too.
For marriage? We promised Joanne right then and there that we were going to get her out.
I mean, Russell had no idea that any of this was going on. He always seemed so happy. Except when he was fighting with Brenda, of course.
We were desperately trying to figure out what to do, who to tell, but calling from the house was impossible because Brenda watched the phones like a hawk. And the internet was impossible too because Russell had put a password on the computer to protect Joanne.
A few days later, though, Laurel got lucky.
Russell invited me to ride along with him and Brenda to St. George to go shopping. I felt guilty about leaving Meg at the co-op, but I was dying to get out, and she told me to just go.
Can I see here?
Welcome back to the Utah Morning Show with our guest, Lisa Walters from lifebeyondpolygamy.org. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being here
today and talking about your work with the organization lifebeyondpolygamy.org.
I have worked with these families for several years now, and I cannot tell you how they have affected my life, my heart. And now that we have formed LBP, well, my life couldn't be richer or more fulfilled.
It seems many organizations have focused on specific aspects or individuals involved in polygamous lifestyles. But LBP is certainly unique in the sense that it focuses on the entire family.
Thank you for having me here today. As our organization is getting off the ground, we really appreciate such a great exposure and support.
For more information on this terrific organization and to find out how you can be involved, please call the number at the bottom of your screen. You can also contact them at their website at www.lifebeyondpolygamy.org. Enjoy your afternoon. National News is next.
I seriously couldn't believe my luck. I think I stood there dumbfounded for a couple of minutes as all these billions of things started racing around my brain. The only thing I knew for certain was that I could trust the woman on the TV. It was just a gut reaction. Anyway, I hurried through the store to find Russell, and I asked if I could wander over to the next shop. As soon as I walked in, I asked to use their phone, and I'm so glad you answered. You'll never know.
Me too. And boy, when she got home that night, things got really intense.
I told Joanne everything that had happened during my trip to St. George that day, and that I'd set things in motion for you, Life Beyond Polygamy, to help us out. For a minute, she just looked stunned. But then we watched as the tension seemed to drain from her body.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I don't know, but, well, Papa...
Sweetie, one thing at a time, okay? We've got to get you out of here first. And then
No,
we can
you don't understand. If the elders find out that we know what's happening, they'll do something awful to Papa. I just know it. That's why I... Don't be mad. Please don't be mad. But I told Papa everything I heard this morning.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sweetheart, did he believe you? What did he do when you...
He just looked at me and started crying. I've never seen Papa cry. It was so awful. Then he just gave me a quick hug and walked away. I haven't seen him since.
Just go to your room now, okay, sweetie? We'll think of something to do, I promise.
My God, what happened then?
We had no idea that Brenda had her ear to the door. I mean, the house was way too quiet. We should have known. Brenda is not a quiet person.
What are you doing, Mama?
Dang it! You wanna go get your coat and your boots? Laurel, try to find the keys to the truck, okay?
That's the truck! Mama's gonna get Brother Healy! No! Joanne! Laurel! Get down here!
lying up in the back of the van with a splitting headache. And Laurel was out cold next to me. Joanne was all crumpled up in the back. I must have passed out again because when I came to, we were here.
Do you think Joanne would be able or would want to speak with me now?
I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, we moved her into the next room so she wouldn't have to deal with this right now.
Sure. Sorry. Have you contacted your parents, either of you?
We don't think that we'll contact them. At least not for a while anyway. We have enough to deal with on our own without that drama.
But yeah, we've thought about what's in store.
Do you want me to get that?
Mind if I come in for a bit? Man.
Our knight in roughed up armor.
Where's Joanne?
She's fine. The nurse is looking at after. She'll be asleep for hours yet, I'm sure.
Mr. Smith, would you mind if I asked you a few, personal questions?
No, ma'am.
Well, the girls have been very candid with me. Their reasons for contacting you, coming down here, etc. I am not in their shoes. I guess my question for you is, why did you go online to a dating service? Isn't that against the rules? I mean, the teachings of your faith? Isn't your prophet
Ma'am.
supposed to...
Excuse me for interrupting, but things have changed a bit since the prophet, who we thought was the prophet, got hauled off to jail. I know the people here. Most of them real good folks too, but there just wasn't anybody I felt belonged in my family. The real reason I came over here is because I just got a call from the compound. Looks like when Brother Healy, maybe his son, accidentally grabbed Brenda. She hit her head pretty hard on the sink. They just got word from the hospital that Brenda passed about an hour ago. This ain't for her, really. It's for Joanne. When that little gal wakes up, I've got to tell her her mama's gone. Dang sons of... Excuse me, ma'am.
Come on, you can tell her. Yes, you can, Russell. In time, she'll understand. She loves you so much.
I'd sure appreciate it if you'd keep this next part out of the filming. It's gonna be kind of hard, ma'am.
Sure, Mr. Smith, don't worry.
My daddy, he raped Brenda. Joanne's his, not mine. I just knew he'd be the first person that Brenda would run after to keep Joanne on the compound. Anyway, Joanne's sure gonna be happy to have a new baby around.
You're pregnant?
Don't look at me. Congratulate little Franny over here.
Oh, wait a minute. So you're staying together? I don't know if I...
Well, we're getting out of here, that's for sure. But yeah, for now. We've got a funny little family, ma'am. But this day and age, who doesn't? And look what we just left. Anyway, I'm thinking that maybe me and Joanne, the girls here, all deserve a better life right about now. I guess we'll just see where things go.
There is beauty all around when there's love at home. There is joy in every sound when there's love at home. Peace and plenty here abide, smiling sweet on every side. Time doth softly, sweetly glide when there's love at home.